This reading is for the sign of Scorpio. Any placements for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as any of the personal planets of Venus, Mercury, Mars. If you have a certain house in the sign of Scorpio within your birth chart, this reading may be helpful for you in this time period of the month of May. This is a general reading, and I'll also pull oracle cards to distinguish between financial work type energies and love life energies at the end on the final outcome of the read. So first of all, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse here. So Scorpio, at the beginning, or really in this middle time of May, you don't want to fight. You don't want to be in any kind of conflict. You are avoiding that, even though there is a sense of injustice within the situation currently. You're not fighting for any kind of outcome or achieving the justice you feel is not present within the situation. So in the recent past, you may have looked for a solution to come that would provide the justice based off of the work that you had already put into the situation. But it seems that is not what has resulted so far. All right, last card. All right, the Lovers. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands, that's the sort of overall energy that's almost culminating. That might be something that comes up later, depending on how you handle these energies in this month, Scorpio. But for now, the overall energy is this justice that has not come into being. A balancing of inputs, a balancing of cause and effect. Something is not right. It has not been set right. And although justice should come, currently that is not being seen. Later in the month, although right now you're just kind of in this energy of avoiding any kind of hostility, conflict, or seeking your own advantage, because we have here the Five of Swords. Typically, that's kind of a Venus and Aries energy there. Currently, there is an energy of competition, of seeking one's own interest over that of others, competition. This is in the reverse, so that is not what you're seeking, although there may be some kind of impulse to do so, especially since we have the Justice in the reverse here as well. That is not what you are doing at the moment. Later in the month, you seem to be going into this energy of the Seven of Coins. So making an investment in something you believe in and something that you're going to watch for growth in, something that feels worthwhile. You've put a significant amount of your pentacles into this endeavor, this project, or this relationship, and you want to see results. And that's what I see you in with the month of May. With the one that you're closely aligned with, or the ones you're closely aligned with, prior to this time, they were in an energy of the Six of Coins, which is a beautiful energy of sharing, feeling abundance, and maybe not some extreme abundance, but feeling as though there isn't a lack and there's enough to share. There's enough to go around, and there was some beautiful level of generosity, giving to others and having more than one even, and giving to oneself as well. So this one that you're closely aligned with, be it a platonic relationship or a love relationship, a financial dealing that you have, the energy here is that of the Lovers. It's a major arcana. So this one was trying to make a choice of aligning with you, aligning with either a love relationship or a venture that would bring profound change. So not something that this individual or group of individuals was taking lightly. And at the end of May, this is in the opposite, or in the reverse here. So this choice is not coming along. It's not being made, even though the desire, the need is there to make an important decision that is very consequential. Somehow things are not aligning for that to happen in May. So far, that's what the energies are leaning towards, and ultimately into this Seven of Swords energy, which is not something we want to see. Seven of Swords is kind of a sneaky, tricky energy, hiding actions, maybe disguising actions to gain advantage. So not coming out and being clear with the actions one is taking, even if those actions are justified, right? Because we do have Justice here in the reverse, and it's funny that this is coming up in the reverse. Although Seven of Swords in the reverse might mean that the Seven of Swords energy is feeling remorseful and trying to move away from any type of sneakiness, any type of hidden actions that seek the advantage of one side over the other. So that's actually a pretty good outcome. If you see the Seven of Swords, good to see it in the reverse, especially since Justice is here in the reverse. So let's take a look at some oracle cards to see maybe a little more about what may be going on here. If this is a financial connection here. So things definitely, I would say, improving just based off of the reversals that are here in the energies, even though there's some sneaky stuff going on here. And injustice, the Seven of Swords for the outcome, there is maybe some remorse, maybe some changing of tactics to something that is less self-serving, although it may still be something that's hidden. There's some level of remorse, correction that is starting to take place here. Interesting that we have 7 in the final outcome and in your energy here for the investment. So maybe you are, Scorpio, investing in something with a better, more sincere spirit, since that's doubled there. All right, so let's see here for on bottom of the deck here on this oracle, denial. Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? Okay, so if you were hiding some actions about your financial life, maybe you're starting to be more open to the realities that are actually at play. And we also have here, so first we have love. Love is the greatest of successes on the path to prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? So maybe a change of heart happening here between yourself and the other individual. Interesting that the Lovers is here. So not only financial consequences, but really feeling fulfilled with this energy of the Lovers, looking for full abundance and prosperity, true fulfillment in choices that are consequential to the other that you are connected to in the month of May, and then seeing what you really want to invest in. Is it some work that you love, that you have passion for, that there's a sense of gain beyond financial gain, maybe a difference that you're making in the world? And then we have daydream. Having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration, but be careful when your fantasies become an escape from reality. So that's almost, we have some advice there on this situation: to be clear, to be upfront, maybe to communicate in a way that is not self-focused, right, on some daydream or parts that we want to see, but maybe to be more expressive about what's actually going on, so there isn't a expectation that's set that isn't fully communicated and agreed on. Okay, and if this is some aspect of love and relationship, let's get some more clarity on the read overall, this outcome overall for the month of May and the sign of Scorpio. So some clarity on maybe even what this injustice is, what the Seven of Swords is pointing to in this read. Okay, got several out. Bottom of the deck, I definitely want to spend more time with you. Quality time. Okay, so wanting to fix something maybe that hasn't been balanced in a sense of the level of investment or the importance of what is really here in this situation. And then let's see the two cards came out. We have, three. Okay. I recognize how special and unique you are. Special. Okay, so that might be a great reason for change of actions after a change of heart and realizing something important. And if you ask me, I will say no. Okay, so if you ask me, I will say no. Okay. Not sure what that one is about, and I often wonder if you feel the same way, wondering. So as somewhat indicated here with this, the Lovers in the reverse, it seems like there's a difficulty with expression of one's feelings, of maybe a choice that this other one is considering, because we have these very positive expressions, but there's a desire here in the middle to hide the level of feeling, and there's maybe some insecurity with this wondering. But overall, this may just be a situation where more time is needed, a little more honesty, right? Not hiding actions in the background to protect one's own advantage, just to be more expressive, which for a Scorpio, I don't know, sometimes not the most expressive energy in the zodiac, but maybe something that would be helpful towards letting go of something that might start to become a burden if there isn't expression, right? It starts to make it difficult to make any type of decision. And not too far, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups will express their true feelings and without fear of maybe what consequences or feeling insecure about those feelings. So because if not expressed, right, that can bring a burden to the situation. It could bring hurt to a situation and rash actions. Knight of Swords there. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you. King of Cups there. I hope the month of May is one that goes well for you. All the best, Scorpio.